What did you YouTube, man? What's up, Jits? Your boy Shehatesjosh back another video, my nigga. Back another fucking reaction. Welcome back to my motherfucking channel. Top 10 most evil doctors of all time. Hell nah, bro. When I seen this, I ain't gonna lie to you. I added on the top 10 of all time. But I'm just thinking, if you put 10 most evil doctors, bro, it gotta be of all time. You're not finna show me the 10 and then not gonna be the top 10 of all time. You feel me? Because it's like, I don't know, cause I don't think it's that many crazy ass doctors out there. Cause I feel like some doctors, you become a doctor to be good. This ain't no motherfucking anime. You ain't finna be trying to be on some crazy ass like psychotic shit. It's some people out there though, but it's like I be feeling like sometimes like, how do I say this? It's not like I be feeling like sometimes like you really can't. You gotta trust your own body, but you gotta know like some natural shit. But you gotta know your own body. You gotta know how your body is, cause sometimes they'll give you some medicine, bro. They just prescribe you some shit, to be honest. Like, it's really a game. They just prescribe you some shit. And it's like, I'm not gonna say it's just necessarily killing you right away, but that shit kind of is like, it's not really helping you. Some of that shit really don't be helping, to be honest, bro. Like, you gotta find some natural. You gotta know how to find, like, how your body is. Nigga, you going to another person about your body is kind of crazy, bro. That's how I be thinking sometimes. Like, I really ain't no big medicine person. Only time I take some real deal medicine is if I'm like real deal down bad and it's like, okay, I know I gotta take some medicine for this. Like, I took a medicine. I had the flu one time. I took some medicine for that. But I don't like when I get a headache. I really don't like, and I be getting migraine and shit. I be like, I just like, yeah, I don't know. You might take a little ibuprofen here and there. I took one before when I had messed up my knee and everything, but it wasn't like no, I'm a pill pop. I just be taking medicine, nah, bro. Cause I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like, I don't know, bro. I don't know really what they giving me. But 10 most evil doctors. That's just my little, you feel me? That's just my little ramble about it. That's just how I feel about certain things. But we finna see the doctors and the crazy things they did. Y'all boys tap in, like, comment, subscribe if y'all enjoy the video. If y'all enjoyed the video, look at me. Let's get to this motherfucker reaction. Look at me.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
Hey, bro. Hey, stop showing me this, bro. I gotta go see the movie and I ain't, bro.
Oh, back to work.
Man, pissed off. Pissed off. I've been wanting to go see the movie.
He was a pillar of the community.
It look weird. No cap, bro. Dude look weird, bro. No, nah. I'm sorry, bro. If a nigga y'all can't tell me Jit don't look like no creep, bro. If he walk up to my house and look at me like this, bro, like you supposed to be my doctor? Nah, I'm not trusting you, cuz. You take your ass back. Go back to where you came from, brody. This some Scottish shit. This some white people shit, bro. Nah, bro.
He was a pillar of the community.
Look how he looking.
Yet Dr. Harold Frederick Shipman began killing his patients in his mid-20s.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking
why the
at
fuck did I watch this shit? I don't know why I just shimmered, bro.
the worst doctors in history.
I found out from my mother if we were twins, and my mother didn't know what to say. She asked if that was good, and I nodded yes.
For this list, we're looking at medical practitioners who hurt instead of healed.
Come on,
either
man.
by propagating false information or by killing their patients.
Come on, man.
Which of these stories gives you nightmares? Tell us.
See, I'm a scary ass nigga, bro. I don't like watching scary movies. Don't come on, bro.
Andrew Wigfield's already been stripped of his medical license. Now he's been called a fraud.
He's been
This
called...
nigga smiling. Whoa.
Already been stripped of his medical license. Now he's been called a fraud.
What?
He's been called, quote, one of the most reviled doctors of his generation. In 1998, British researcher Andrew Wakefield published a paper in the medical journal The Lancet, alleging a link between the MMR vaccine and autism.
Going to a report of 250 pages, which I wrote, that I could no longer support the MMR vaccine.
A few years later, however, investigations revealed that he had falsified data and had been paid over £400,000 by lawyers hoping to sue vaccine manufacturers.
Damn.
He also reportedly expected to rake in $43 million a year selling diagnostic kits for his new proposed syndrome.
Whoa. He was finna get some bag, bro. He was finna get 43 of, oh yeah. Oh, bro, he was finna get a bag.
He also reportedly expected to rake in $43 million a year selling diagnostic kits for his new proposed syndrome.
Whoa, wait, this nigga was, I didn't even listen. I just heard 43 mil. My mind went blank. 43 mil for selling diagnostic kits? Nigga, that's me just, oh, we're gonna see if you got it or not. Like, what? Oh, hey, bro, yeah. You finna be up, my
The
nigga.
paper was retracted.
I see why you did it. I see why you smiling. I'm thinking you did some
The investigation found
crazy
Wakefield
shit.
altered facts about patients in his study.
In the years
Oh,
since,
he was altering
his work
it.
has been thoroughly
That's
discredited.
Whoa! So he was on some junk like he telling people they got this. He telling people they got the disease, making them making them spend their money on medicine and everything. And they really like what? Nah, that's crazy. If that I don't know, but if that's how it is, that's messed up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You telling people they got this disease, or you switching because they said he falsified. I'm tripping. They said he falsifying people reports and everything. So if you like, that's some crazy shit, my nigga.
Nonetheless,
That's
it helps
crazy.
kick off the
All that for some cash, bro. Come on, nah.
which he remains a vocal part of. Linda Burfield Hazard. Fad diets have
crazy.
been around a long time. American quack doctor Linda Hazard was a
look
proponent of
crazy.
alternative medicine whose rhetoric might sound familiar today. She claimed to have a miracle cure that removed toxins responsible for imbalances in the body. Fasting. Oh, and enemas that could last for hours. It was a novel idea. Pay to starve. She called her sanatorium the official-sounding Hazard's Institute of Natural.
But if you think about it, fasting, you fast.
Locals called
But she paying to starve. That's kind
Starvation
of.
Heights.
Even though local residents knew what was going on Starvation Heights, they never said a word.
Around 40 patients died there.
Damn.
Over a dozen of those deaths have been linked to Hazard.
Nah, where was they starved? Well, you had to be on some. You wasn't drinking water, none of that. You gotta get some fruits in your body or something, my guy.
Convicted of manslaughter in 1911. John Bodkin Adams. In just 10 years, British general practitioner John Bodkin Adams had 163 of his patients die while in comas.
Damn.
Certificate. Cremation certificate.
Damn.
I've signed both. Cause of death, cerebral thrombosis.
Adams had a reputation for being incompetent, eating cake and falling asleep during procedures. But he also had another more calculating side. When police finally started investigating the deaths...
Bro, wait a minute. Bro, y'all telling me y'all knew this nigga was eating cake and doing this shit and y'all still let him... Bro,
in
what?
1956, they discovered that 132 of his deceased patients had mentioned him in their wills. They suspected he'd overdosed them on opiates.
Dr. Adams didn't even enter the injection to Mrs. Grantley in the treatment book.
God forgive my sins of omission. It was morphine, my child, a normal dose.
Adams was tried but was acquitted, with the judge later opining that Adams had been, quote, easing the passing of the dying.
Have you reached your verdict?
Bro, come on now.
What is your verdict? Not guilty.
Most assessments agree on Adams' greed, however, and the conflict of interest it created.
It's obviously there. If the nigga was everybody put him in a will, come on now.
3.
Come on now. Everybody put him in a will.
Building that the press dubs
who's
the
H.H.
murder.
Holmes?
It created. H.H. Holmes.
Oh, but I'm thinking of Holmes. That's a what's it called? I don't know if that's real or not. But everybody putting this man in a will. Something going on. Something fishy going on, bro. You going to jail just off that, my nigga.
Holmes's evil ingenuity. A hotel he engineers as a death trap for guests to enter and never leave.
Holmes is sometimes called America's first serial killer, although technically that title goes to the Harp brothers, highwaymen in the late 18th century. Nonetheless, Holmes is definitely one of the most sinister.
Wait a minute, bro. How y'all know about some shit from the late 18th century? Come on.
Mr. Mudgett. He attended medical school in Michigan before changing his name and moving to Chicago, where people close to him, particularly women and children, began to go missing.
College spawned a criminal fascination with the dead. Mudgett found that by
You
digging
weird,
up
bro.
graves and selling bodies, he could pay for his
Selling
tuition.
bodies? You weird, my nigga.
Murder Castle, a building he had constructed full of secret passages and chutes that dropped down into a basement equipped with acid pits and a crematorium.
What the
A
fuck?
precision operation that lets Holmes escape detection.
He was hanged in 1896 for the murder of his accomplice, carpenter Benjamin Peitzel. Michael Swango.
Michael Swango's story began right here in the Tri-States,
Sound like some crazy
but
ass name.
few could have ever guessed where it would end.
This American doctor and former Marine had a god complex, but he was more fascinated by the power of death than life. During his stint at a Veterans
Hold on, he had a
Affairs
god
clinic on Long
complex. What
Island
the
in
fuck?
1993, patients.
All these niggas weird as hell, bro. It's been a pattern. It's been a pattern, my guy.
Moving from hospital
it's been a big ass pattern.
Patients and co-workers, often using arsenic, for a decade. He'd served 5 years for poisoning paramedics.
Whoa.
Then changed his name and just kept going. All in all, he's suspected of murdering up to 60 people.
What
Wanted
the
by
fuck?
authorities, he fled the United States for Zimbabwe in 1994, poisoning more patients until he was
What
arrested
the fuck
at
is
last
wrong with this man, bro?
in 2000
Bro.
3 consecutive life terms.
Knowing that he's in a place.
Bro, if y'all knew that, y'all wait, bro. See, and this the thing that get me. I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Real deal. Niggas not doing shit like this, bro. Niggas getting life for drugs and shit, bro. Niggas getting life for. Niggas getting life for killing each other. We killing ourselves, robbing people, doing stuff like that. They gave this man 2 times to change. Listen to this shit. Listen to this man. They gave him 2 times to change. All the other people, they didn't give these people times to change.
For a decade. He'd served 5 years for poisoning paramedics, then changed his name and just kept going.
Kept going.
Overall, he's suspected of murdering up to 60 people. Wanted by authorities, he fled the United States for Zimbabwe in...
He fled Come on, bro. A nigga do this jump, bro, first time, you're not getting 5 years, you're getting life. They gave this man 5 years for poisoning people in a fool. He a doctor. He murdering these people, bro. Come on, nah. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. That's crazy.
Poisoning more patients until he was arrested at last and sentenced in 2000 to 3 consecutive life terms.
Y'all could have prevented way more deaths, my guy. Way more deaths. But y'all, he's not going to do it again. Yeah, he killed 5 people. We gave him 5. He killed like
Patel.
Come on, bro.
He's taken so many lives, so therefore he has to pay with his own life.
Nurses hid patients from him, and even colleagues called him Dr. Death. But somehow, surgeon Jayant Patel continued to practice medicine for years. After incompetently butchering his way through patients in the United States, Patel became director of surgery at Bundaberg Base Hospital in Queensland, Australia in 2003.
Director
to at least
that nigga look, bro. Look how he
7 deaths in 2
Look how he
years.
walking.
Hospital management ignored staff complaints until nurse Tony Hoffman blew the whistle to a local MP.
Jayant Patel's lawyers walked into court confident a guilty verdict wouldn't be the end. They could have him out by tomorrow, but if they fail, the 60-year-old will go to jail, possibly for the rest of his life.
In 2010, Patel was convicted of manslaughter, but got off with fraud in a retrial. He has been barred from practicing medicine in Australia.
For a handful of his former patients, emotions came flooding back. I just went sick in the stomach.
If the people know he doing this shit, why y'all letting this
when I saw
man?
him, because it does bring it all back to you.
Harold Shipman.
He was a
here go this
pillar of
dude.
the community.
Here go this dude. Oh shit. I'm telling y'all, bro. Bro. You walk up to my door, my nigga, back your ass up, bro. Back up. Who you is? Bro, nah, you look weird, bro. Back up. You on some Killer Sandler jump, bro. Back up. Nah, bro. Nah. What you walking up to my door for? Look at pillar of community, my ass.
Pillar of the community.
Look at this face. Look how he looking at you.
Dr. Harold Frederick Shipman began killing his patients in his mid-20s.
The case of Harold Shipman echoes back to that of John Bodkin Adams, in that Shipman was also a British GP who dosed elderly patients with
What I said? Oh, I said Scottish. This some British junk. I said Scottish junk.
However, Shipman's case is less murky, with many of his patients in relatively decent health before he treated them.
Predator, I think, is the best way to describe him. He was preying on some of the most vulnerable people in society.
Shipman forged the will of his final victim, Kathleen Grundy, to make himself sole beneficiary. A well-respected figure, the doctor would have gotten away with it, except that Grundy's daughter contacted the police. In the year 2000, Shipman was convicted
Should have killed the daughter, my nigga.
of murdering 15
That's not funny. I don't know why I said that, but I was saying, like, to be smart, bro, because nobody was going to... I don't know, bro. Lord forgive me for what I just said, man. I didn't mean it like that, like, should have killed the daughter. I was saying, like, you know...
But he might have killed as many as 250.
Relatives of Harold Shipman's victims left court tonight knowing that one of the most dangerous men seen in Britain during the last century had been permanently removed from society.
love what you find. Only at Total Wine & More.
Seen in Britain during the last century.
250. Oh my God, bro. Where he at? This him right here? And this your wife holding your... Wait a minute. Is this
Had
him?
been permanently removed from society.
He was sentenced to life in prison, where he hanged himself. Walter Jackson Freeman II, credited as the father of lobotomy, this American physician lobotomized almost 3,500 patients.
It was sort of a jiffy lube lobotomy in that he could do them very quickly.
The barbaric procedure was thought to quote-unquote cure mental illness. Traveling across the United States in his lobotomobile, Freeman was famous for his ice pick method, in which a metal pick was hammered into the brain through the corners of the eye sockets.
He would do up to 25 lobotomies in a single day.
In 1943, he assisted in lobotomizing John F. Kennedy's sister Rosemary, which her father had arranged without her mother's consent. Freeman and a colleague scrambled Rosemary's brain until she became incoherent, reducing her mental capacity to an infant's for the rest of her life.
And they asked her to sing songs and recite poems, and then when she stopped talking, they realized they had gone too far.
Shiro Ishii.
Wait, what the fuck was he? Wait, what? I don't understand. So what the fuck? I'm confused what he was doing. Huh? I'm so confused. So what the fuck was he doing? What the fuck is lobotomy, my guy? Whoa.
And they asked her to sing songs and recite poems, and then when she stopped talking, they realized they had gone too far.
This nigga's sticking a metal pit up.
Our next entries cover some of the most harrowing episodes in history. General and combat medic Shiro Ishii was the director of Unit 731, a covert Japanese research unit in China during World War II. Under Ishii's command, researchers experimented on at least 3,000 prisoners. They were subjected to extreme conditions such as frostbite, exposed to biological and chemical weapons, and had their organs removed without anesthetic. Sexual assault was common, with women impregnated to see if diseases transferred to their babies. After the war, the United States gave Ishii and his team immunity in exchange for research data on biological warfare. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Becomes synonymous with evil. As a Nazi medical officer in Auschwitz concentration camp during the Holocaust,
he was a Nazi, so yeah, I'm already knowing he fucked up.
Angel of Death.
At the ramps, when the train...
I'm already knowing Angel of Death, my nigga. They call you the Angel of Death. I'm already knowing you messed up, bro, in the head, bro.
He wanted to be there to select the people into the right and to the left.
What? Oh, that shit nasty, bro. That shit nasty. He said, oh yeah, I'm gonna torture you. Get over there. He said, yeah. Oh, it's nasty.
Live and those who would die.
One of Mengele's most chilling characteristics was his double-sided facade. He would offer sweets to children in the camp's kindergarten, then select them as subjects for lethal experimentation. Like German gynecologist Karl Klauberg, he conducted
I'll beat your ass, bro. Real shit. I'll beat your ass, nigga. Fuck beating your ass, nigga. I'm
amputated limbs.
Pistol whip. Nigga, what? You wanna do what, nigga? You wanna do what?
Once sewed Romani twins back to back.
Y'all ain't wanna fuck with no niggas, boy. Bitch! Nigga, you what?
What? Didn't know what to say. She asked if that was good. And Nazi nodded yes.
After the war,
what?
That my mother,
if once sewed Romani twins back to back.
He demanded to know from my mother if we were twins. And my mother didn't know what to say. She asked if that was good. And Nazi nodded yes.
After the war, Mengele escaped justice and lived out the rest of his life in Argentina and Paraguay.
Wow.
It was
this
a
nigga
natural
escaped?
extension of Argentina's role during the war for it to receive Nazis afterwards.
He escaped? I'm thinking they caught this nigga in... That man is... that's messed up, bro. 10 most evil doctors come. That's some crazy... Y'all, that's some... Y'all boys tap in, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I should just stuck to the motherfucking NBA games, man. That shit just going. Y'all boys tap in, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all enjoy the video. We out, my nigga. Peace. Hold on, man. What the fuck?